Just you and me, Top Ramen. Oh, number one. I'm gonna stall the one-ton.
Welcome to Cinema Society Saturday, where we review a horror film that fits this week's theme. This theme is horror parodies. I was assigned by Mr. Bones, who previously gave me Monster Party. He gave me My Name is Bruce, which is a comedy horror about B actor himself, Bruce Campbell, who is forced to go to Oregon to fight a monster. I like Bruce Campbell as an actor, but I haven't seen a lot of films of him in it besides the ones that are directed by Sam Raimi. And of course, Cars 2, where he's the best part of the film. But this movie has been on my radar ever since middle school when I heard about this movie during my Evil Dead watches, and it did sound like something I'd be interested in seeing. As one of his only films that he has directed himself, well, it was nice while I was lasted watching a good film. There are some sporadically entertaining moments in the film that did started with the theme song of Guandi that I actually thought was actually kind of funny. It's catchy, it has a nice ring to it, and it gives you a little bit of backstory about Guandi himself. Bruce Campbell is probably the only actor in this movie I did feel like was actually trying to make this work. Despite the fact that his character is even more of a douchebag version of Ash Williams from Army of Darkness, he still has some charms in this. Which of course seems like he's having a lot of fun, and that's what kind of matters. There are some moments where I did genuinely laugh with Bruce Campbell having such a loser persona going on. He's washed up, he's a loser, he's not that well known unless you are a fan of B movies, and he's done a lot of movies that a lot of people say he's the worst part of it. But most of the time I just didn't really find the humor all that funny. And with Bruce Campbell portraying a douchebag version of himself, it's not all that fun to watch his character involve himself if he's just gonna keep being like this. Hell, there are some jokes in the movie that I find very baffling in regards to the trans character that's done in extremely poor taste, and there are so many Asian jokes in this. First, we see white actor Ted Raimi portraying in yellowface and acting all Asian in a stereotypical perspective, and I was like, why? Then the final act comes in and Bruce Campbell's just making all kinds of Asian references, and I was like, why do we need this? What is happening? Like, literally, I was like telling this movie to stop making these jokes because it's so stupid and obnoxious and immature as hell. I felt like to myself that this doesn't feel like less of a challenge. It felt more like a punishment because I gave this guy a Korean film, and I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to give it away. Like, I'll never give you an Asian film ever again. But in all seriousness, no, it did seem like those jokes did kind of like felt very immature and it felt like it was written by a 13-year-old. My Name is Bruce is kind of a bad film that felt like something out of the Sci-Fi Channel, despite some moments that felt very entertaining and also some charm to it. I give this film a 3 out of 10. If you like this review, leave a like, favorite, and follow more for review content.